can shake him off. And every day that you wanna waste, that you wanna waste, you can. And every day that you wanna wake up and you wanna wake, you can. And every day that you wanna change, that you wanna change, yeah, I'll help you see it through, 'cause I really wanna be with you. You know it's funny how freedom can make us feel contained. Yeah, when the muscles in our legs aren't used to all the walking. I know if you could snap both your fingers, then you'd escape with me. But in the meantime, I'll just wait here and listen to you when you speak or scream. And every day that you wanna waste, that you wanna waste, you can. And every day that you wanna wake up and you wanna wake, you can. And every day that you wanna change, that you wanna change, yeah, I'll help you see it through, 'cause I just really wanna be with you. I just really wanna be with you.
Hello, this is the first episode of my new series that I'm starting. Nobody's really watching right now, but I don't think I should just wait for people to get in. Today's episode, I'm going to be talking about George Yarid. He started off in the 1990s as a public access TV show host. He was basically followed and messed with. In this stream, I'm going to be looking at and dissecting clips from his show. I'm not going to get into the real life shit because there's a lot on this guy, and I don't think I can cover him decently in just one stream. So each stream that I do on George, it's going to be criticizing just one aspect of him. And this time I'm criticizing the part where he's in the public persona, you know. I'm not going to get into any of the real life shit with him. I'm just going to watch some videos of him getting pranked and how he handles it. So with that, I can pull up a video. WTRD told me to start off with GG sucks. And so I did that. I'm not even going to wait for people. I'm just going to show it. Show. I'm going to show it 1 second. So, when I first went down this rabbit hole, WTRD told me to start off with this. This is when he first started off.
That's my outside there.
Okay, there we go. Woo, baby! What is causing all this? That camera needs to be raised up a little bit. Anyway.
Yeah, we'll fix it.
Fix it up, baby.
I'll fix it.
All right, so now we're talking to you all. We're talking to you ladies out there. Where have you been? You haven't had the opportunity to see Gorgeous George in the Raw, baby. Woo! Every girl's fantasy is to see Gorgeous.
Something that he says a lot is woo. And he has this catchphrase when he says, "What's causing all this?" or "I am the one that's causing all this." It's kind of weird. Like, I don't even know like what kind of catchphrase that is. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. It's really weird. Yeah, he is one of these public access guys.
Gorgeous George, baby, in the Raw. We play a rotational schedule with the station, so all you people deprived might not see the full effect, the Rexon effect, because all I want to do is with my zoom and your boom and shake that rump. No, but see, because we get on here and we try to do a public service announcement to all you fans out there that worship us and worship us.
He doesn't really have any fans. They're all just trolls that are just here to laugh at him.
And just,
you'll see why like he gets messed with. Like, he's a joke.
Want to bow down to me. You know, good God! I mean, I think I'm the next coming of Christ, but you know, what can I say? Next coming of Christ, next coming of the Mac Dead. And then we got Vanilla Ice and what's up, Wills? Todd Bridges.
Yeah.
Now I thought Todd Bridges DO'd or died on the road. And take Danny Buccio and the Partridge Family over Bobby Blair of the Brady Bunch.
Bobby, I know.
He's older. There's a family. Their name is Brady.
I'm not going to play the whole thing. I'm just going to play a little bit of it, and maybe I'll flash forward.
Do it to me one more time. You know, once is never enough, like a stud like me. Oh, yeah, let me do it to you one more time. Play the piano. Once is never enough, like a stud like me. Oh!
He's not a good singer, as you could tell, but he's not being ironic. Like, what he just did there, he genuinely thinks he's good at singing. Yeah. This is the part where he'll get like people on the show. This is the good part where he gets prank called.
We got Rob on.
Hi.
Talk to us.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing. How you doing?
Hey, really quick question for you.
Talk.
I saw you at Fonta the other day. I saw you eating this there. I was going to say hi to you and see what was up, but you were stuck in your fat face.
Daniel?
Hey, George.
Hi. This is Daniel Fair?
It's great to have you back on the air. I wanted to ask you about George Bush. It's really great to have you back on the air.
Okay.
And I see you haven't taken a bath since.
All right, Daniel Freer, you will not.
Since with your mom.
You will not. Yeah, I was bathing. I was bathing your mom, and I was doing a bristle rub on her area down there, and she said, "Ooh!" And obviously, she has venereal disease. Thank you very much, Mr. Freer. You will not come back on. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, line 2, half-heartedly. Okay, I take the crap out of your mouth before you call next time.
Yeah, he just hangs up immediately.
Okay, JG Chaplin, and I know who that is. We've got a phone call. We got a phone call from Gretchen. Gretchen, line 1, you're on the air. Talk to us.
Fuck you, George.
Okay, well, was that Gretchen or was that some homosexual calling up here? Thank you very much. Line 1, but we have no that worries me. Okay, you're on the air. Talk to us.
Crazy pig.
What's that?
You're a crazy.
Okay, well, you take it up the butt from your daddy. Thank you very much. That color was blocked, so. Brandon, you're on the air with us. Okay, you need to go down with that because you're never coming back on, buddy. Talk to us. Okay. There, line 2, you're on the air. Talk to us. Okay, Brandon, line 2, you're on the air. Talk to us. Comments or questions for our show tonight. Okay.
It's like, see, this is what he does. Like, the only phone calls he actually gets are people who are just laughing at him. He has no fans. Like, he'll just get a prank call and then he'll immediately hang up. Like, he has no legitimate fans. Like, if he wants to get big, he should just answer his like troll calls because that's all he has. But like, you'll see time and time again, like he's just such a huge narcissist, which is really annoying.
I'm not a homophobic, but I will
this is
say
good.
that the guy sounded gay to me, and if you take offense to that, then I'm sorry.
Well, you look fat.
Okay.
29-year-old
On the air, Diane, talk to us. Hello.
Hi, this is Diane. I wanted to make a comment to you about Enrico's doctor's office.
Go right ahead.
Okay.
Okay, what's your comment or question? Because my hand's right on the presser here.
Well, I'm not going to say anything rude back there.
Oh, God.
Hi, George. Hi, I'm Rick from Richmond.
Okay, what's your
Hi, Rick.
comment or question?
Well, mostly I'm just really happy that you're back and that you're back on the air. And I think it's a great benefit to Richmond and television in general that you
Thank you.
return. And I think the Media One should let you on all the time, you fat pig.
And compared to a thin pig,
Do you have a fat fetish? Obviously, you like your women fat, don't you?
He's a
You like your women very thick and juicy, don't you? And fat.
You see, when he tries to like come up with comebacks, it's usually like very sexually perverted. It's very sexually charged. It's very weird. Like, all he can come up with is just something like sexual.
How you doing?
How's it going?
I just want to ask, how much do you pay your model to be there for that fat look?
On the air. Okay. Richard, on line 1 or line 2? Talk to us, Richard.
You're fat.
Thank you.
Your mama is. Thank you very much. And you know what? You had sex with your granny the other day, and she was very prolicious.
You see what I mean?
Right. Okay, Rachel, line 2.
All right.
Talk to us.
Hi.
Hi.
I have a comment about Enrico County.
Go ahead.
all right.
Okay. Is that enough for you? It's good enough for me.
He's
I
so.
can't believe you're going off in what, July?
We're coming back on it.
Yeah, coming back in
Yes.
July.
I'm going to miss your bloated ass.
All right.
All righty. You're on the air.
Hey, take it back, you fat.
Okay.
What? Yeah.
But you got to be respectful.
Yeah, I see
got
what you
to
mean,
say,
Frosty.
"Sir Gorgeous and Sir Kevin.
Sure, yeah.
And kiss my rings on my finger if I had some.
It's like all of his jokes are about how sexy he is. He's just such a huge narcissist. It's like he calls himself Gorgeous George. It's like nobody in their right mind would call himself Gorgeous George. And that's actually, he stole that name from a wrestler. On top of that, he's not funny. He's only funny when people are messing with him and his ego gets hurt. It's like, I think George would be better instead of like talking about how sexy he is, he would like self-deprecate.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Treat me with respect. You get treated back with
And
respect.
like, he's not being ironic. Like, he actually believes what he's saying.
I am what's causing this, and I am causing the electricity to come on your TV screen, baby.
All the
Line
radiation.
2 and talk to us nicely. Hello.
Hello, children.
Okay.
Well,
there.
it does.
I want to find out what you guys had to say about the situation with George Bush and the arsenic in the water.
George Bush and arsenic and water. I think
He does not. Yeah, he won't come down hard on companies who won't clean up the arsenic in the water.
Well, but I think, Lo, that Bush and arsenic are two different. I think.
No, that's
Well, but I think, Lo, that Bush and arsenic.
That's another thing. Like, he'll constantly butcher the English language. Did you guys catch that?
Come down hard on companies who won't clean up the arsenic in the water.
Well, but I think, Lo, that Bush and arsenic are two different.
We'll play that again.
Up the arsenic in the water.
Well, but I think, Lo, that
I think low. I think low. That's what he said. he does this a lot. He'll constantly like butcher the English language. Wait, what the fuck did I just do? There we go.
Bush and arsenic are two different. I think Bush needs to take the arsenic, pretty much.
You think he should drink his own urine like you?
Tell you what, line one.
Hey, George.
Hi.
Lou,
Hey, I had a comment. You need to pay it.
I need nothing from you. Okay. If I want a comment from you, I'll be calling you on your show. Okay. You call me on my show. I don't need nothing. No comments from the peanut gallery. How you doing?
See, you guys see this shit. You see it right here. He's wearing a TV shirt, a t-shirt of himself. That's him on the t-shirt he's wearing. He is so fucking full of himself. He's I've never seen anybody who's so in love with themselves. It's fucking weird. This is not normal. This is not normal behavior for someone to walk around with a t-shirt of themselves. Like, you guys see this shit, right?
Hey, what do you think about Jimmy Williams?
Jimmy Williams. Enlighten me.
He got fired.
He got fired.
Yeah, you didn't hear about that?
I didn't hear a word about it. Who is Jimmy Williams?
You're a fat bitch.
All right.
And you suck and swallow. Thank you very much. Hello.
Hi, we barely hear you out here.
Can you barely hear me?
Yeah, you can turn your mic up.
Okay. Well, the mic is up. Can you hear me?
Fat fucking.
All right. He doesn't need a
you
microphone.
Swallow. Thank you very much. You on there when
Yeah.
you talk to
Or people who do good for other people.
Okay. You're on the air.
You're Jimi Hendrix.
Jimi Hendrix.
Jimi Hendrix.
Jimi
Fat
Hendrix.
fucker pig.
Okay, up your ass. Thank you. Line, please talk to us.
I'm taking a pot shot of you, George.
You get a pot shot on me? But I'm a black. Thank you very much. There you go. Line one.
Like, he acts like he's so cool for just hanging up on people who are laughing at him.
Up your ass. Thank you. Line one. Talk to us. With a rubber hose.
Take a flying leap.
Line two. Talk to us.
Oh, man.
Line one. Talk to us. Line two. Talk to us. Jingle bells. Jingle bells. Line two. Talk to
I don't know if you guys could see this, because like the video quality is shit, but that's his t-shirt is a picture of himself. The t-shirt he's wearing right now, that's him. A picture of his face. He's so fucking messed up.
us.
It's like,
I don't think so. You keep going up here too much. Line one. Talk to us.
What is wrong with you?
Okay, what's wrong? Time out, Joey. Time out.
yeah. Did you know
Line one.
that?
Talk to us. You're on the air.
Shitbag.
Okay, line two. Talk to us. You back? Line two.
Hey,
Hey.
I bet you guys like blood sex.
Okay, I think you take it up the mouth, basically, up in the middle. Line one, talk to us.
Hey, how you doing? I'm sorry about all these calls, these kids calling up, via punks and stuff.
Right,
I wanted to talk to you a little bit about, the idols you're talking about.
right.
I take issue with Eric Clapton because he's not fat.
I know this is only like a compilation of the show, but I highly doubt anybody is watching this and like is genuinely buying into what he's saying and is genuinely a fan of him. I'm pretty sure every single call he's gotten when in the history of his show has been a prank call. I feel confident in saying that. I don't think I haven't seen like every single episode of his show, but I can confidently say that he's never gotten like a genuine phone call.
Talk to us, we'll yell at you.
You're on the air.
Who's that Chinese?
Okay, line one, talk to us.
Asian boy?
Okay, line two, talk to us.
Jesus.
Okay, line.
See, what he does all this time is just immediately hang up as soon as the caller gets a single word in. At that point, people just know that you're going to hang up and it's going to piss you off even more. Like, they call in expecting you to hang up immediately, and that's what you do. And like they like know what the fuck you're gonna do because they know how you act, and they act accordingly to troll you and piss you off. Like what he should do instead is like, instead of just immediately hang up, just let the caller talk. Let the caller on air for a few minutes, because they only go as so far as to think of an insult that'll only last for like a second. If you let them stay on, they're just going to be confused that you're letting them stay on and not immediately hang up. That's what he should do. I feel like he would be way better if he did that.
Now, what's going on here?
Yeah, I keep doing this over and over again because you know what? I mean, hey, it's what it boils down to. You on the air? Talk to us. You on the air?
Hey,
Okay. You got a fact finish? Merry Christmas. You on the air? Talk to us.
hey, we met at Brown Valley a couple weeks ago.
Did we?
Hey!
How you doing?
Hey, I was wearing a brown shirt on Town Hall.
I got you.
Talked for a little while.
Okay, great. And I give you a pamphlet.
You think like shit.
No.
You know what? You eat shit. Thank you.
Oh, man.
Line one. Two. Line one.
He's like that. What this kind of reminds me of is like Charlie Brown, where he'll like always try to kick the football, but he always just ends up falling. Like he keeps falling for the same shit over and over again, and he keeps succumbing to it. He's like becoming so predictable where people can just fuck with him way too easily. This is back in like the 1990s, like back when YouTube wasn't a thing. And like public access is basically like what panels were back in like with StreamYard and like panels. That was like what public access was back in the day. But I'm not gonna like watch this whole video. I'll just skip ahead. I'll just skip ahead to like this. Oh, this is fucking hilarious, man. No, you're not hallucinating. This is genuinely what is on screen. This guy.
With a smile.
Okay, so for context, this picture of himself, he took a picture with a hooker, I'm pretty sure. And for some context, basically what he did, I think he like gave a hooker like a wedding ring, and then she went to a pawn shop and like exchanged it for money so she could buy drugs. That's how stupid this guy is.
You pull the deepest secrets from my heart. And all honesty.
And he shares this publicly. Like he puts this on his show like this is something to be proud of. It's like you're embarrassing yourself, dude. He's so like fucked up in the head, man.
I'm speechless and I don't know where to start. And I can't explain, but there's something about the way you look tonight. Oh, it takes my breath away. It's that feeling I get about you deep inside. And I can't describe.
It's like, yeah, he thinks that he's like so talented where he'll get on camera, like what you saw earlier with him singing, and in this case with like dancing and doing like a music video. He's just so like, you get so much secondhand embarrassment just looking at this guy, like showing off talent that he thinks that he has. Well, what do you guys, like the three people who are watching this, what do you guys think in this chat about this? This is the guy who WTRD radio covers. Like, what do you guys think? about what you've seen so far.
You need to take care of that. You need to take some vitamins or take a stool that makes your stool a little bit harder.
Eat some
Because that
corn.
stool softener is making your stool or making your bowel movement runny.
It was a delay.
So you need to take care of that. Matter of fact, you need to take your firstborn and flush it down the commode also with your stool.
It's Sylvia's mother, actually.
Sylvia,
All
let's
right.
talk about it on the air. Okay. On the air with Gigi and friends. Talk to us.
You suck, that.
Hello. Hello.
Hey, I'm a Washington fan, and I had a question about the season this year.
Okay. What's your question?
Weight problem.
What's your problem?
Weight problem. Weight problem.
Okay. But you must have a weight problem. Thank you very much, Ryan. Okay. Weight problem.
Yeah, to be fair to this guy, that was like a semi-good comeback there. To be fair, I have to give him that. That was like probably the best comeback he's had so far.
Okay, baby.
I can't believe he was
You haven't, I mean, I can get out of this jacket right now, take it all off. You know,
Then he just continues to embarrass himself even more by like taking his
I really
clothes off.
have to get out of this jacket and show you what time it is. I mean, come on. I mean, we're really and
I
truly.
think there went your
the jacket's
microphone.
coming off.
There went your microphone.
I'm gonna take it all off right now. You know what, this baby? Hey, I'll do the full.
Stop
Monty.
when you get to the song.
Line 2, you're on the air. Talk to us on line
Howdy.
2.
Every time he gets really mad, he just removes an article of clothing. He's just, I know I keep saying this a lot, but he's so odd. This guy is just so strange.
You know what? You should have, that commode goes down. You got to take the Doxadan.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, I'd like to talk about the Yankees.
Talk about the Yankees.
Chances this year for winning the best is if you guys.
Okay. The chances of you having, the fact that you were born, the chances of you were born were slim to none, but you were born, and it was an actual mistake. And you know what? Your daddy should have kept it in his pants. Thank you very much.
Talk to us. Okay.
Yeah, but then he just says stuff like that. It's just cringe. He's just not funny. He's funny to laugh at, but he's not funny to laugh with.
You know what? You need
And there it is again. He has a T-shirt of himself, a T-shirt with a picture of himself broadcasted. It's like, dude, like, what is your problem?
taking lozenge in your mouth. Matter of fact, you need to open your mouth up so I can piss in it. Because when the piss comes out my it's more educational than what you have coming out of your mouth.
He's also insanely sexually perverted. I'll play it back for people who missed it.
Open your mouth up so I can piss. You need to take a lozenge in your mouth. Matter of fact, you need to open your mouth up so I can piss in it. Because when the piss comes out my it's more educational than what you have coming out of your mouth. Line one, you're on the air. Talk.
And then you have this guy over here, like his fucking co-host. And he's so annoying as well. He's constantly fucking laughing and sucking this guy's dick. Like everything he's saying is funny and like stroking this guy's ego. Like it's not that funny. I hate when people just fucking laugh at everything like that. Like, dude, shut up.
To us.
Hey, I love your show.
Thank you, sir.
All the fact you guys are on so late now, too.
Well, we're on late, but, hey, I tell you, everybody's got to go to work the following morning. They got to punch that time clock, but we've been on for the longest time, and we have the time slot as 10:30 to 11:30. Actually, started early. Okay, you know what? I tell you what, people are just amazing. But anyway, comments or questions? You're on the air. Okay, you do that quite often, don't you? The tiny bubbles that work.
Like you get all of these prank calls, like 100% of the calls you get are all just people laughing at you. And you still live in this delusion that people think you're this gorgeous second coming of Christ or the baby maker. That's your own words.
Hard, so you don't have to. Why don't you flush your whole face down there and buy for your own log? Thank you very much. Line two, you're on the air. Okay, your mama's what? Your mama did what to you? She bends you over with a dildo? Oh my God! I'm sorry to hear that. Line one, you're on the air.
That
Talk to
explains
us.
it all.
Talk to us.
George, what's going on?
What's going on?
Good man.
Okay, well, you know what? So are you. You're a homo also. Thank you very much.
How you doing?
Oh, hi, I'm good. I just want to say that I'm a relative.
Stop there. Close up real fast because I'm serious. That close up does not work. Okay. This station has a lot of shows on its channel. It runs upon rotation, so we have to play that gamblet too and play that gamblet.
Oh, this one, this part.
I'm
this part is
talking.
fucking
Hey, why are you
hilarious.
Okay, why are you so what?
This guy also takes karate lessons. Who's the white guy co-host? That's Kevin Krasvitz. I'm probably mispronouncing his name, but WTRD Radio could tell you all about him. But that's Kevin Krasvitz. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but
Okay.
look at this. He also is taking karate lessons on his show. Like, you guys, this is so fucking bad.
Hey. See, there's no women here. Okay, you're doing all these kicks and this. Let's go. Let's go.
Step
Oh,
over.
yeah.
Nobody's standing to go to the star.
Y'all sees this shit, right?
That kick.
Fuck. What the fuck?
Okay. All right. Let's do the short version. Wait. Okay. Now blocking form. Okay, Randy, what we're doing here. Here, 6. Can't do 3. I can't do 3 times because it's less room.
Yeah, spot on, dude. Right. Spot on.
Go for the trachea there. This move takes someone out in the trachea.
He's already out of breath. You guys, he's out of breath.
Okay. Now we're going to do. Okay.
Exactly, Mr. Frosty. Exactly. Like, he's just such a huge narcissist. He definitely has like some narcissistic personality disorder. Like, I think you guys like got to point. Like, you guys got to point of like some context, but let's flash forward like a couple of years, and instead of like doing public access, he does like home, kind of like home videos. No, I'm losing viewers, but I could show that. Hold on. Hold on. I have to pull up the video. You gotta hold on. I have to pull up the correct timestamp. Shit, I have to pull up the correct timestamp. Fuck. It's so funny. It's worth it, guys. Oh, here it is. Here it is. I found it. Ben, hold on. Ben, you gotta come up with a logo or something. I can't have you just staring at my junk like this. Uh, yeah, you're probably right. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I should, shouldn't I? But anyways, I found the correct timestamp. Here, okay, I pulled up the correct timestamp, guys. This is so funny, but so fucked up at the same time. So, like, this is like 10 to 20 years later. This guy and with the same co-host are talking about like people trolling him.
For these jerks. And it's like the old saying, there's like throwing spitballs against a battleship. Bring it on, and I'll. You just want to start something with us.
Hold on.
Never going to change because they're
These schmuckers. Let me tell you something. On my worst day, we could still beat the hell out of them. We could still wipe the
He's talking about like fighting the trolls, basically.
floor with these jerks. And it's like the old saying, there's like throwing spitballs against a battleship. Bring it on, and I'll. You just want to start something with us, and we'll be glad.
well, Kevin, I don't give a goddamn about what they do. They can rub dongs, they can procreate with one another, they can have man babies, they can go put their dick in the dirt and lose their dick for the fucking toy jaws and bite it off for them. These are Star Wars. These are computer nerds, geeks that don't have peckers. They.
I'm not gonna play like the whole thing, just like this one segment of it. Just it's so funny, but it's so fucked up at the same time. It's just this one segment, just to show like how demented this guy is.
Computer nerds, geeks that don't have peckers. They masturbate their 2-inch dongs to their mothers and probably dream when mama comes home if they can have sex with their mother. Hey, mama, I came out of your vagina. Can I go ahead and put my dick now in where I came from? Now, Cleveland, you need to behave yourself. You need to behave yourself. No, mama. I came out of your pussy, and I want now to procreate with mama. I want to put my dick in your vagina, and maybe we can create a little brother where I can be the father. How about that, mama? Mama?
Let me tell you something. Any little brother they hope to have came out of their mother's butt.
It's like this guy really thinks everything is funny. This is their sense of humor. It's like it's just very fucking disturbing.
Hey. You have got to do what you got to do. If you want to finger, you can finger. If you want to play the instrument, you can blow. Or if you want to strum, you can play with your fingers and you can play a little instrument. Blow your little horn, play the strings, and blow some hot air. But the best tune you can blow is out of your bunghole.
Now, let me tell you about these chumps. These guys, they live at home. They love their Star Trek conventions. They get in line to watch Star Wars, and every time you see a picture of them by themselves, you always know that they're with all their friends. Now, yeah, and they're doing. They go to the. I have to admit, they are very veritable when it comes to trying to demolish this show. And like I said, good luck to them, because it's not going to happen. We're here to stay. Nothing's going to get us out of showbiz, out of the public eye. The internet, TV, we are there. There's a documentary on the about us that you can check on YouTube,
and they've critiqued it. And
good, good. And you know why they critiqued it?
They take your voice, they slow mode your voice, make you sound drunk.
And you want to know something?
Yeah.
That's what being.
Oh yeah, they made a documentary on George. A bunch of like film students, I think, they wanted to make a documentary on George. Originally, it was supposed to be a documentary that was supposed to make fun of George, but George demanded that he had to have complete control of the documentary. And so instead of the documentary like making fun of him, it ended up just stroking his ego and like painting him in a good light.
That's what being successful is all
pretty
about.
Fucked up in my opinion.
I can't make them. I can't. I'm not their dad. I'm not their lord. You know, I can't make. I can't.
Bunch of
I can't make them.
misfits,
I
bunch of
can't
white
make them.
trailer park trash. Well, they're a bunch of trash.
I'd like to give them something to cry about, but they're like our teenage sons who don't listen to us. They're never going to amount to anything. You know, they're gonna continue living in their stepfather's basement. They're continue never never going. Welcome. I'm not their daddy. It's their daddy's job.
Well, see, the problem is the daddy should have kept it in. That's part of the problem. The daddy should have kept it in his damn pants when it was time to procreate. When it was time to have sex, they should have just left it in there.
Yeah, like whenever he's going back and forth with the trolls, like that's his only insult that he can come up with. Oh, your dad should have used a condom or something like that. That's like the only thing. And he acts like he's so clever when he says it, even though he said it like hundreds of times to trolls. And he acts like it's the first time saying it, like he's the most creative person. And like, it's just not.
It's what it is basically it's trash, it's garbage, it's misfits, it's malcontents, and mentally ill. They have nothing else better to do, and I'm their joystick. They go up and down with, up and down. They have nothing else better to do. Hey, let's play with our joystick. Oh, I have a crush on this man. I have a crush on this man. Let me see how far I can try. Hey, mommy, look at this. I'm watching this man and I'm rubbing my dick. Mommy, come here and watch me. I'm rubbing my dick to this man. You know what I mean? You know, seriously.
The only reason why a lot of those guys were even born was that the homeless bums that their mothers had sex with couldn't afford condoms.
Yeah, see?
Listen,
see what I mean?
Rubbers. Your daddy should have worn one. Rubbers. Your daddy should have placed one on before they had you on. I'll tell you what. And you know what? And it's amazing to me. Yeah. It's amazing to me, you know, the infatuation, the obsession that these man-childs, the obsession that these freaking looking, I don't know, misfits, queers, what do you want to call them? Queers. I mean, what they have are just a bunch of lunatics, and how they want to play with their dog, looking at their eye candy.
Well, you know, I saw a picture of
their dogs
together.
Yeah, like this guy just has no idea what he's talking about. Like, just to save his own ego, he has to make shit up about the trolls in his own head to make him feel better about himself when he knows nothing about the people that are fucking with him. I think you guys got the point. You guys got the point of what I had to show. There's also, when he does these kinds of shows, George makes these kinds of jokes about how he wants to molest kids. Not even kidding. I'm trying to pull up like a distinct timestamp where he does it. Like, and it just comes out of nowhere. Hold on, I'm trying to pull up a clip of when he says it. When he makes like a joke, because I don't want to like say something like that without proof, and I do have proof. Hold on, I'm pulling it up. Like, he is sick and demented. He is genuine. I want to show proof, and I'm trying to. So it's somewhere in here. I had to sit through all this, and it's just I can't remember the timestamp when he says it. Like I want to provide proof.
Yeah. Yeah. I tell you something. The last thing I'd want to do is go into a bear's house
You
try and eat their food.
Hansel? Okay, you remember Hansel and Gretel, right? You remember that?
Hansel and Gretel, very
Remember Hansel and Gretel? The story about that,
where they left food for their trail, and then they couldn't get the trail.
Yeah, it's right around here.
And then they went to a witch's house.
Yes.
Yes. They're trying to eat the candy house.
Yes.
I heard a comedian talk about this. He says, if you had a house that you were quite proud of, like made out of candy or something, and a couple of brats would start picking at it and all, yeah, I would try to kill those kids too. This is my house.
Yeah. You need the witch's house, huh?
Yeah.
You need the witch's house there? I tell you what, yeah, that's a movie. That was always a crazy story as a kid. Crazy story as a kid. So anyway. So yes, we have a lot to do and a lot to say. And so yes, ladies, it's always a good thing to see us on camera. It makes it more clear. There's leakage in your garments and whatnot. But
I don't know if this is before or after he says it, but like he makes a joke, and I'm trying I want to pull it up because I just don't want to say it without proof, and I want to be able to prove it, But he definitely makes a joke around here about child molestation, and it's so fucked up. His sense of humor is so fucked up.
Sitting here and watching me, and you have a leakage in your garments, don't report to the FCC. Don't report to the authorities. Just send me a nice letter saying thank you, Gigi. Thank you, Gigi, for making me wet. Thank you, Gigi, for making it wet down there and sometimes boys like Duck and Hines. Duck and Hines.
Are they wearing Depends or something?
They're all excited.
They're
excited.
I don't know. I think this is after it.
They're not a whole lot different, the stories, when you think about it. Someone's trying to get into a house, and you're trying to keep them out.
So the bad wolf didn't mess with the bears because the bear is scared off the wolf.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I tell you.
I just got stuff in my britches here. It's a splatter. Would be the matter. Splatter would be the matter in my britches. Yeah. All right. So what am I saying? So anyway, yes, we got all this coming up here. Three movies and a website. And for both.
But I wish I could pull up this too. But whenever he gets called out on this, his defense is always, oh, it's shock value entertainment. It's just a joke. That's his defense for when he gets called out for making this joke. I wish I could pull that up too, but the titles of all of his videos are the same, and it's just I can't fucking find where he says it, and it's pissing me off. He all of his videos are mostly titled the same. They have the same title. I don't know if that's done on purpose, but I think it's meant to prevent people to find proof on what he says, to pull up the things that he says. It's just, yeah.
The book. So we'll be promoting the three movies. We'll be promoting the book.
I'm trying to pull up when he makes the joke.
Everything else with the website, Gorgeous George website. So it's coming up here, and we'll have fairy tales for all. We'll even tell you a fairy tale, children, about Hansel and Gretel.
There's going to be fairies on our show?
No, fairy tales.
Oh.
We'll be talking about Hansel and Gretel. We'll be talking about the three little bears. And
three little bears?
Oh, three little bears and
three little pigs.
Okay, well, I thought it was three little bears.
The three bears.
All right, well, the three big pigs and the three little bears. How about that?
The bears had ate a lot of porridge and had a lot of nice beds, and I think they ate Goldilocks at the end.
Oh, this is it.
The pigs. No, the pigs had the big bed.
I think this is it right here.
I thought the pigs molested. Goldilocks.
Yeah, you guys heard that, right? Let me play that one more time. Frosty, did you hear that? I'll play it again.
I thought that was the pigs.
No, the pigs had the big bad wolf.
Okay,
Puffin and Puffin.
I thought the pigs molested. I thought the pigs molested Goldilocks. Oh,
You guys heard that, right? Yeah. You sees this shit. Eh, that's yeah. That's where his mind goes. I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm just laughing because I'm in shock. I mean, I know that he already says it, but it's fucking shocking. His defense, it's like, oh, it's just shock value entertainment. There are plenty of ways to do shock value entertainment without making pedophilic jokes. It's like, what the fuck? This is, oh God. It's just, I don't. Yeah, it's like he makes all these ragers. I'm gonna save that for like the next time I cover him. Oh, I think he also makes a joke in this one. He makes a joke in this one. I don't know the timestamp, but I think he also WTRD showed me this. Maybe I could like get him in the stream and tell me where the timestamp is. But he makes another like messed up joke in here. Like, hold on.
We ejaculated. I like her already.
Maybe I could. Should I just ask WTRD to like get in this? Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm gonna try doing. This guy is fucked up, dude. Like,
Ejaculated on the mouth, and she goes yum yum, and
oh shit, it's right here. Holy shit! I actually look. I think the joke is right around
you
here.
see, the thing is, then we just ejaculate in the mouth, and then it's all good. So when we take the mouth, how homoerotic is the show?
Yeah, there's theories about that, but WTRD Radio knows a lot about this guy than I do. Yeah, it's the same guy. It's Kevin. This guy, it's Kevin. Yeah, it's the same co-host he's had for like over 20 years.
When we take the mouth of the little girl or the woman with the big bosoms, we ejaculate. I like her already. We ejaculated on the mouth, and she goes yum yum, and I say, "You call me here and my tum tum." All right.
You heard that? That was another one. I'll play it again.
The little girl. When we take the mouth of the little girl or the woman with the big bosoms, we ejaculate. I like her already. We ejaculated on the mouth, and she goes yum yum, and I say, "You call me here and my tum tum."
It's like I have it sit through. Oh, look at this. It's in this script in the description. Parody and adult entertainment. Unlike troll videos that attack someone, we just entertain with adult humor. That's his defense. It's like, yeah, see, you see this, like, he titles these videos the same, and like he doesn't show his face most of the time, so it makes it harder for people to pull up the things that he said. It's just like, what the fuck is this guy's deal, man? It looks like I have like some more viewers coming in, so I'll just play it. I'll play it for the people who are just coming in. What me and Frosty just watched.
Yeah. But you see, when we take the mouth
How
of
homoerotic is the show?
when we when we take the mouth of the little girl or the woman with the big bosoms, we ejaculate.
I like her already.
We ejaculate in her mouth, and she goes yum yum, and I say, "You come here in my tum tum." All right. So that's how that goes.
Hey.
All right.
It's like, yeah, you guys. Aiden, I know you and I go like back and forth, but like we're actually talking about something serious right now. Yeah, exactly, Frosty. But this guy, he's just so fucked up. And it's just like, oh, it's just shock value entertainment. It's just like, oh, and by the way, this guy, Kevin, WTRD was telling me that he has like a job where he works with children. He has a job where he works with children. Like, how is somebody going to work around kids? And then the fact that he's just sitting back there and laughing while as this guy's making that, like, quote unquote joke, he's just as bad, in my opinion. The fact that he just sat back there and just laughed. Hold on. Aiden, I know you're just coming in, Aiden.
Would be the matter. Movies. Wrong.
Fairies on our show?
No, Three Little Bears. And
Three Little Bears?
Oh, Three Little Bears and
Three Little Pigs.
Okay, well, I thought it was Three Little Bears.
The Three Bears.
All right, well, the Three Big Pigs and the Three Little Bears. How about that?
The bears had like ate a lot of porridge and had a lot of nice beds, and I think they ate Goldilocks at the end.
I thought that was the pigs.
No, the pigs had the big bad wolf.
Okay, I thought the pigs molested. I thought the pigs molested Goldilocks. Oh,
it's like, Aiden, you heard that, right? And I'm like positive that those weren't the only two jokes that he's made. I'm sure that there are plenty of other instances of him making jokes about molesting kids. Do you guys want like a little palate cleanser? There's videos of him like, hold up. George Yarid Care. You want a video of him singing? Him trying to do karaoke? Oh yeah, there's plenty of phone calls leaked where like a buddy troll will like talk to him and he'll like reveal all these fucked up shits. I can't find like the one that I saw, but it's funny. Oh, this is the one.
What kind of love never makes you pay? Hears you when you pray. What kind of love once makes you go out in the wind and the driving rain? What kind of love makes you go out when you pray. That phone is screwing me. What are you doing? Thank you very much for doing that to me. I appreciate that shit. Start over again. Start it over again. Start over again. What kind of best I can give you, baby, as long as I give you. What kind? I'm sorry. Start this again. Start this again. You shut up or get out of here. Start again. Start again. Start again. You don't like it? Look out of here. Back it up. I'm sorry. Start it up again. Start it up again. Bullshit. Start it up again. I need you to start it up again. Raise it up, please. Raise it up. Raise it up. Raise it up. Raise it up. I can't hear it in here. I can't hear it. I cannot hear it. Raise it up. Start again. Start it again. Go to this loud again. We're going to start again. I'm sorry. Start it again. Start it again. Ridiculous. Kind of love, only this love that I have.
Like, even the fucking crew on set is fucking with him. Like, nobody else takes him seriously besides himself and fucking Kevin. And two other people that haven't been shown yet. Watt Smith and Roger Kohler. Those are two other people that we haven't really gone into yet. They haven't really popped up. They show up later. But this guy's getting like so worked up over like the song looping when he's not even a good singer.
All right, folks. We do it till we do it right. We'll do it all night. All right, Kevin, seriously, man. Really? Jesus Christ. Let's go to the bridge. We'll be right back on the Gorgeous George Show.
So, with that, I'm pretty sure you guys can get like a little idea of what this guy's about. Today, I kind of dived in to his public persona, quote unquote. He claims that his public persona is so much different than what he's like in real life. And well, he's kind of right, but not in a good way. What he's like in real life is way worse. He's like way worse of a person in real life than when he's on camera. But I'm gonna get into that. But hold on. He just also looks like a skunk. Like, you guys see that like white streak in his hair? He looks like a skunk. I don't know if it's natural or not, but it just looks fucking stupid. I think it's fake. Like, it just looks fucking stupid. But this stream, I'm just like criticizing like his humor and like public persona. Whenever I cover him next time, I'm gonna dive into the stuff that he's done like in real life, like the crimes he's committed. Yeah, same dye job for 20 plus years. So for people who wondering like how I found this guy, Like I came in to one of WTRD radio's shows while he was talking about George, and that kind of like piqued my interest. And then he gave me like he encouraged me to start covering it. I don't know if there was anything else that I wanted to show. But hold on, let me double check. Like he thinks he's good at everything. He tries to sing. He's terrible at singing. He tries to dance. Oh, you guys want to see? I think let me pull up the Southern Nights video. Oh, there was also this one video I wanted to show. This is diving in more into the. This is a skit that he did back in 1994. So we can watch this video and get even more of an idea of what his sense of humor is like. Let's do this.
Boy, feed your grandma. You know she has arthritis. She can't move her hand. Hell, she can't even pick up the spoon. For goodness sakes, of Peter. You please, brother boy. Feed your grandma.
Can I cut your grandmother's toenails?
Will you please let the boy cut your grandma's toenails? You know they're like potato chips. All you gotta do is put some salt and pepper and they go crunch, crunch. Will you please let the boy cut your grandma's toenails? Please! You ain't got gangrene. It's about time for a cutting. What are you guys talking about? Oh, let me get back in there. Oh, get back in there, woman. Oh.
Can I shave your grandmother's beard?
Will you please let the boy shave your grandma's beard? You know she hasn't had her whiskers shaved in over a year. And you know she can't move her hand because she has arthritis. Will you please let the boy do a simple task and shave your grandma's beard? She has whiskers. She looks like a man. She looks like a freak. Will you please let the boy shave your grandma's beard, for heaven's sakes? What? Oh, shave my beard!
Like you could tell that they're just doing improv comedy, but when they're doing like weird, creepy shit like that, it's like all of his jokes like revolve around like either A, how sexy he is, or it's just involving like something extremely sexually deviant. Like he's just so perverted.
Woman, get back in there! Get back in there!
And it's not even funny.
Get back in there! Go! Get back in there!
Can I please talk to your grandmother?
Will you please let the boy talk to your grandma, Naughty? You know she has no pen pal to write to because she can't write because she has arthritis. And she can't pick up the telephone because she has arthritis. Will you please let the boy talk naughty to your grandma? For goodness sakes! Get back in there, woman! Get back in there! Go! Get back in there, woman! Get back in there! Get back in there!
This looks like a fucking ISIS video. That's kind of what it looks like. It's just so fucking disturbing. Like they're trying to be funny, but it's just like disturbing. It is like watching like a fucking ISIS video. It's like you feel like someone's being held hostage.
Can I please tuck your grandmother into bed?
Will you please let the boy tuck your grandma in bed? You know she gets scared of the boogeyman. The boogeyman, she's scared of the boogeyman. Hell, she's scared of lights. Will you please let the boy tuck your grandma in under the covers? Please, for the sake of Peter. Woman, get back in there before I deck you, woman. Get back in there. Get back in there. Get back in there. Get back in there.
Can I please marry your grandmother?
Bathe your grandma. The boy wants to bathe your grandma. Will you please let the boy bathe your grandma? She hasn't had a bath in over a year. She smells like refined beans from her gas full farts. Will you please let the boy bathe your grandma, for goodness sakes? You know she smells.
Oh, I actually wasn't aware of that. Okay. Thank you for correcting me.
She hasn't had a bath in over a year because she can't bathe herself. Please let the boy bathe your grandma. What? Woman, take that knife out of your hand. Woman, take that knife out of your hand while I slap it at you. Get that back there. Get back there, woman.
I mean, I don't really watch that. I mean, Saturday Night Live isn't that funny either, in my opinion. I mean, maybe back in the day what it was, but yeah, this is 1990, so maybe.
Can I please marry your grandmother?
Oh, you think it's kind of risky here? Well, will you please let the boy marry your grandma? You know the old folks passed away, kicked the bucket over a couple of years ago. He died of a stroke, and she's about ready to kick the bucket too. But will you please let the boy marry your grandma so she can have some companionship, so she can live in a life of luxury and have the life of the lap of luxury? Will you please let your grandma be happy? And will you please let the boy marry your grandma? Please, for the sake of Peter. Will you marry me? Woman, get back in there. Get back in there now.
But even with that, it's still like not even funny, in my opinion. It's like after a minute, I guess it could be funny for like the first minute, but then they're just repeating themselves. It's like, oh, get that big get back in there, woman. It's like, okay, we get it. We get the joke you're trying to make. It's like, hold on. Trying to. Oh, this one. This is the intro to his show, by the way. Oh God! What the?
If you know me, okay, you know I'm harmless. I mean, I'm an Italian boy that goes back from the way back when on the day that I was born, it was a hot summer day, and when I came out of my mom's womb, I slapped the doctor across his face. Mom said, "That's my boy," and I said, "You son of a gun, you're witnessing greatness."
Oh God! It's like, just this guy is so delusional. Like when he talks about like how amazing he is, like he doesn't even show off like any of the accomplishments he has because he has none. He's just a narcissist. Like it's just whenever he's stroking his own ego, it's just based on nothing. His own delusions. Yes, that was the hooker that he bought a ring for, and then she turned it over to the pawn shop for money so she could buy meth. I don't know how I could prove that, but WTRD was saying that on his show. And WTRD is really like familiar with this guy. Like he's been covering him for like 1 or 2 years now. It's like that was so embarrassing. Like you could hear nothing he was saying. Like why'd you have to choose that area of filming? It's like we couldn't hear anything you were saying, George. You had to like film in like an indoor pool with all like these background noises. And then he does the same shit. It's like, oh, what's causing all this? I'm causing all this. It's like, you're just an idiot. All you do is just repeat. He's like a fucking he's like a non-playable character from like a Skyrim game. He only has like 3 lines. Like, woo, baby. It's like when he does the woo, and then it's like, what's causing all this? It's like, and then he's just the same lines over and over again that he reuses so much. It's like a Skyrim NPC. It's like a Skyrim character. That's exactly what he is. And he puts all these like pictures on stream thinking that people are going to think that he's cool. But no, it just shows that you're just weird. No one's going to think that you're cool when you're like putting all these pictures of hookers on your live stream. That just shows that you're sexually perverted and you're just weird. No one thinks that no one's going to think that you're this cool guy who gets all these women because you don't. And here's him on the Cowboys stadium. He claims to be a Cowboys fan, but he was never from Texas. He's born and raised from Richmond, Virginia. And that was back when the Cowboys were good, if I'm not mistaken. So he's also a bandwagon Cowboys fan. Yeah. Like that was like the most poorly put together like intro like that I've ever seen. If anybody in their right minds was like watching public access, I'm pretty sure they would want to douse their eyes with bleach after seeing this. Like this is so shit. Oh, this one. This is him paying for a cameo from Gilbert Gottfried.
Hi, this is Gilbert Godfrey, and this is for George the Yarid, or as he calls himself, Gorgeous George the Yarid. Yeah, he's delusional. No one else calls him Gorgeous George, but so he has to call himself that. Anyway, George the Yarid has a book coming out. He has written a book. I know what you're all saying now. He wrote a book? He's never read a book. He doesn't know how to read. But that's not important. The book is called What's Causing All of This? What's Causing All of This by Gorgeous George the Yarid.
Basically, I don't know what went through George's mind when he posted this. Even Gilbert Gottfried, the guy he paid for this cameo, was roasting him. And he still thought it was a good idea to post this, thinking that this was going to make him look cool. Like, no, he roasted the fuck out of you. Someone that you paid to promote your book ended up roasting you and your whole public persona. And he still thought it was a good idea to post this. Gilbert gives Gorgeous George congratulations in his own way for the book. What's causing all this? No, he fucking roasted the fuck out of your ass. No, he called out your bullshit. No one else calls you Gorgeous George except yourself, and that you're borderline illiterate. But I'm pretty sure I covered everything that I wanted to cover. I am going to cover this guy in the future. This stream, I was just criticizing his huge sense of humor and public persona. What he wants the world to see. But next time, I'm going to start covering the kind of person that he is in real life. But thank you, Mr. Frosty, for actually sticking around. I actually really appreciate you. I really appreciate it. I cannot thank you enough. Seriously. But with that, hopefully, I know I didn't really have that much of a turnout, but hopefully people will watch the stream later. I heard that Jimmy was live earlier, which kind of sucks because I specifically streamed when I thought that he wasn't going to stream. But it's oh no, but whatever. I still like Jimmy. But as long as if only I know I have more than one person. Even you, Aiden. I know we don't get along. I know you and I don't get along, but thank you for sticking around. Even if a few people stuck around and watched me cover this guy, I'm happy. But thank you guys. But Aiden, I have to ask you, what were your thoughts on that guy, Gorgeous George? What do you think? What do you think? I'm curious to know what you think. Yeah, for sure. It gets worse. Next time I cover him, it's going to get way worse for him. But I think that's done. I can just play a track. I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.
They won't go and your windows won't close. I pretend to see what you see. How long, I say, how long will you relive the things that are gone? Well, yeah, the devil's on your back, but I know you can shake him off. And every day that you wander waste, that you wander waste, you can. And every day that you wanna wake up and you wanna wake, you can. And every day that you wanna change, that you wanna change, yeah, I'll help you see it through, 'cause I really wanna be with you. You know it's funny how freedom can make us feel contained. Yeah, when the muscles in our legs aren't used to all the walking. I know if you could snap both your fingers walk